All right. Anybody watching this early, just so you know, we are trying to figure some chat thing out here. How do I pop the chat out? Pop the chat out. Pop out chat. Pop. There we go. Pop out chat. Pop out chat. Pop out chat. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, fucking Twitch. What can I say? All right, let's put out the socials. Here we are in Starfield. We are about 25 hours in at the moment, and I was going to do a like a 25-hour review for Starfield, and you know, when we got there, I did not feel like I was particularly close to having a firm opinion yet, because there's like huge elements of the game that I have not yet really explored at all. So we are in, however, for tonight for our 2 or 3 hours. If anybody's in, let me know if the volumes are okay. My voice volume versus game volume, that kind of thing. Sorry I'm not on camera, but I had a webcam issue that I believe is fixable, but I didn't have time to fix it before this show, so we're just going to go with this. So we're kind of probably what I would estimate to be about a quarter of the way through the Freestar Collective faction quest, and we're here on the world of Neon, which is the home of the Ryujin Corporation, which is the cyberpunk planet, basically. And there's like a lot of lightning here, and it's constantly storming and raining. So we're gonna go talk to this fella.
This is private property. You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
All right, so showing the badge ain't gonna do this guy any good because we're not in Freestar Collective space. So we're gonna try and persuade him.
This isn't getting us
Well, I can't succeed here. I'm not sure why.
Look,
okay, that was a success. So this is the persuasion mini game.
I hope I can trust you. You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out.
Okay.
Try anything.
And that little bar indicates that that's a speech challenge for the persuasion skill.
Neon is for indulgence and decadence. I am both disgusted.
So, where's this guy? We gotta go talk to this gangster dude.
Make it quick, then get out of here.
Let's see how this goes. I have a 2 into the persuasion skills, so I mean, I ought to not suck terribly at it, right? Think. Just looking around to see if there's...
Back the hell off. Something I can do for you, friend.
Oh boy.
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you? Such harsh words.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Me.
I'll shoot this guy in the face if necessary.
Those in need, certainly. But that's no crime. I'm well within my rights to collect my due, and if payment is late, penalties shall apply.
No doubt Billy's brother was the victim of one of these penalties.
Now that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it, but make no mistake, that's exactly what he did.
I'm losing patience with this guy.
Anyway. But you're making it my business. I have a legal right to collect what's owed to me. No law is being broken here.
All right, we will try to persuade him.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
You got something.
and something
This guy's
better
difficult to
than
persuade. We need 8 successes to get this guy.
that is true.
I feel like the more successes you have already, the easier it is to get more successes. I don't know if that's bullshit. That could be bullshit. So,
Don't get
Yeah.
ahead of yourself. You come walking in here drunk on your newfound authority, thinking I'm some small-time crook you can push around. Maybe it's time I show you how we resolve disagreements here in Neon.
is he about to open fire? Oh, he is. Okay, how about that? Wow. That hurt.
Always worth checking.
It didn't occur to me that I was using my heavy weapon. So let's not do that. I will use the shotgun, though. Spoilers.
Once again, we are triumphant.
Unfortunately, the companion here gets in the way rather a lot. And also, unfortunately, it takes a while to reload this shotgun. Okay. So much for him. I believe we've dealt with that situation. It's what we call aggressive negotiations. Since we're here, let's see if there's any good loot. There might be loot. I mean, I already got some loot, but... Now, you'd think this dude would have a safe in here or something. Oh, we gotta pick this. Alright, let's see. Here's the lockpicking thing, and I've kinda sort of figured it out. We go here. Okay. We go there, and then we need this one. And then we need this one. All right, and I need to pick locks because, well, there's some credits. Not a ton of credits, though. That weapon's not even worth my time. I need to get, Oops. That hurt. I need to get... The companion, when you do that and you hurt yourself, the companion will go, I think I need to walk that off. Which is kind of awesome, actually. Alright, so what is our... We've got a sprain and contusions. Shit. These things, well, if we're going to go back to the ship soon, which I assume we are, I can sleep that shit off. I think. If not, I'll spend the consumables. What's going on? Alright. Now, this is a cyberpunk city, so I don't feel particularly bad about carrying a weapon around and looking very irritable. So... Automatic door. There a way to... Okay, yeah. I have found some bugs, by the way. Just for the sake of argument, but nothing critical. The reason I elected to be a United Colonies background, and I ended up deciding to join the Freestar Rangers because they were like sticking up for the little guy at that particular moment.
You know that, right?
And this character is about sticking up for the little guy. So... that's a quick save.
They hit the bars, buy a lot of drink. Did you talk to Goodman?
Oh yeah, I talked to him all right.
Okay, sure. Got no reason not to trust you.
Other than that, you're on a cyberpunk planet.
Sure, the deputy has a reason for withholding that information.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes, in our line of work, it's better not to know all of the details.
This is the local ranger.
Time for me to keep my
I'm not even sure why he's here.
The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been throwing money around, so...
So the mercenaries were trying to rustle somebody's farm.
When she isn't out on a job,
We
she's
shot
a
them.
regular at Madame Sauvage's.
So...
That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
all right. And you can have two companions. One of which will be like a story companion for following you for the mission. And then the other of which will be your regular companion. I am considering ditching having a companion, to be completely honest, because the companion gets in the way kind of a lot. On the other hand, we're still dealing with a lot of inventory management, which having a companion helps to mitigate. So,
represents all the worst impulses.
all right. So, Madame Sauvage.
This place is like my second home.
Nice, the really nice cyberpunk ambiance. Almost as good as cyberpunk.
A Freestar Ranger and his... what are you? A sidekick or something? Now that's what I call real conviction. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me?
Speaking of smug, John Longshore, thanks for stopping in. Foiled again, thank you for stopping by. All right. We'll try and be nice to her.
I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right? Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look,
Now, I don't particularly care to apprehend her,
keep the ship. I gave it to
even though
someone.
the big boss definitely wants her apprehended.
I made sure nobody got hurt. Look, they didn't tell me what they were gonna do. How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after some farmer?
You should have asked when you took the contract.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
Okay. All right, let's try and persuade her again.
It's not that simple. I mean...
And that was a success.
it might
Okay.
be okay. Yeah. Sure
Fail.
I do.
There's only one more. What turns left is just one.
Sorry.
And fail.
but
How about that?
I can.
All right.
I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger, then I can't trust anyone, right? I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech.
Jeff Baylor, let me see if I can turn voice volume up. I might be able to.
We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical...
I will do that after this cutscene.
She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time.
Oh, hell, that's actually working.
Haven't heard from her since.
Cool. The chat looks like it's on screen. It's supposed to be. I'm gonna fix something here. Let's turn this up just a bit. And then let's move this chat just a bit. All right, that ought to work better. All right, let's see.
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand.
Jeff Baylor, let me know if that's a little bit better.
In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable. No, but it sounded serious. She was upset.
So,
Seemed kind of shaken.
spoilers here.
Didn't seem right I should pry.
Let's
so-
say the rewards along this quest line are excellent. I guess that's not much of a spoiler.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco.
Never trust a man named
He said
Marco.
he was the money man for the first, and he offered half up front.
Yes,
Never met him directly, though.
but I have to tab out of the
He's
game to
always
do that.
Intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those?
Let me finish
slates
this
on you right now?
this dialogue, and then I'll mug you
Here.
with it.
Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
This might be
No.
useful.
Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed.
I could just shut
Given
up
what
too.
they paid me.
Actually, let me know if that's a little better. That was just moving the microphone.
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you. He's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the first must take a lot of money. I'm sure he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Nothing, really.
Might as well get as much info
I
as
was
possible here.
Told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it. Yeah, sure.
Next time
All right, so the persuasion doesn't seem to have done any good in that particular case. There are other cases in which it certainly made a difference.
If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go. Oh.
Huh.
You're welcome.
I guess I got some karma
Guess I
there.
ain't used to the law being so polite.
Yeah, well, we're trying to... We're dealing with bigger fish. John Longshore, that's really just kind of where I am in this particular plot line. There's plenty of shooting.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. A gang. Worst gang there is. They'll stab you for kicks.
Oh, this
dating
sounds
back on
fun.
How long you squeal before you bleed out. And that's not a hyper whatchamacallit. They seriously did that. Poor Ted. We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the rope...
So there's a gang war happening here.
Kinda wish they weren't.
We're not
just
getting
holed
tied
up
up with this at the
Madame
moment, though.
Savage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Sure. So, being so helpful, chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
How much is the donation? 1,000 credits?
Can't blame a fellow for trying, right?
It was like 20 credits, I would have said, sure, here's 20 credits. Alright, so let's just make sure we're locked and loaded here. Just in case. Especially with this thing. This is the grenade launcher that I've got, and it's great. But Timon6219, thanks for stopping by. It's great, but I have yet to find ammunition for this fucking thing. So, all right, let's head in. Let's see here. This is like the main drag here. So it's pretty cool looking. It's got kind of a downtown Las Vegas type of vibe. I was gonna say turn cyberpunk, but I don't know that there's a more cyberpunk place in the United States other than Times Square and downtown Las Vegas. All right, so what do we got going on here? That where our objective is. This is.
The rules are there for a reason. Follow them, and we won't have a problem.
I'm getting an Escape from New York vibe here. Can I intimidate with an unloaded grenade launcher? There is an intimidation skill. I haven't tried that. I assume not. It's a great idea, though. Oh, look, here's a ship. I believe I know how this is going to go down, by the way. Interesting. 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 Oh, we're on my ship. Shit, this is my ship, dipshit. Okay, so this is the new rebuilt ship, which I have named the Beowulf, by the way. You can't, like, set in the Shanghai is not the United States. There's no, like, way to save ship designs. You either just build it off an existing chassis or not. So I basically threw everything away and rebuilt this ship from the ground up. And you can always throw it out if you're not happy at the end, if the numbers don't make sense. All right, let's make sure that she doesn't have stuff.
What have you got for me?
All right.
Right.
So, new cockpit. New cockpit is cool. Let's put extra stuff. Oof. Yeah, okay. You can store stuff in the ship's cargo hold. The cargo hold capacity here is, I don't know, about 1,000, something like that. Epcot, maybe. I don't think I was ever at Epcot at night. And that might be the difference. All right. Got a Freestar Deputy badge, which we can sell, by the way, which is fantastic. All right, so where are we actually going? Action Quest, Shadows in Neon. We're going to go to Aquila City. Okay, fine. So I can do that from here, by the way. And I could just land and not have to deal with the taking off and the navigation and stuff. As long as you have previously been to the location. I do not regret the fact that fast travel is available. By the way, is the lag any better than it was the other day? Because I downscaled to 720, and that ought to have helped. Let's see if... Nope, we have cleaned out the kiosk, so we can't do that. I forgot to fix this, whatever this injury is. Contusions. Eventually I'll be making... I've just started looking at the crafting.
Never ever go outside the city walls.
And frankly, I need more skill points before it's useful. Which reminds me to check that. I'm pretty close to level 18. So, there's no level cap.
Brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks in Paradise, so...
Oh, I'm sure he would have just run with my sweet, sweet cabbage. All right. Who are we talking to here?
You should try Bill Burns beer. It's brewed in the city, and it ain't bad.
Yeah, okay. I guess we're going to talk to the marshal.
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
You got to remember where the
If you're
fucking...
looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the canteen.
There we go. Got to remember where the upstairs is here.
Hey there, deputy.
This is Alex Shadid. Okay, got it.
Hey, I wondered when you might
come awesome.
by.
Thank you.
Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think? What? You serious?
I mean, if you're into...
I guess not everyone likes to have a
Times Square, Epcot, I guess it's
Speaking
great.
of which, on
I mean, it's a cool designed place. I'm saying that as a player. My character does not like the place. All right.
Oh, come to Daddy.
Down to
my
business.
sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead.
Do I have to come back to this
If you get
guy?
any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using.
Oh, Jesus.
Just
Okay.
look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find. You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
Alright, so now we need to talk to Daniel Blake.
These rangers are some hard-blooded folk. They ain't afraid of anything.
Is there another upstairs? I actually think that there is.
Your abilities are...
So, those are the special magical powers, by the way. Well, let's see if I can get to this guy outside, which would be fine. Apparently not.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
The objective tracking is a little flaky. Alright, that's the main entrance again. Very saloon, as you can imagine. This is Space Western place, of course.
A lot of famous people visit Aquila. Pop a pack of beer, you never know who you meet. We got a lot of bars in the city, all class joints.
I could, of course, loot the place, but...
Just making my way.
Alright, I'm clearly missing some stairs or something somewhere. Where's this fucking guy?
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Oh, there they are. Oh, this is the Marshal.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech? Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice.
He's got to be mad because I let her go.
Progress. Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. That's how a ranger should think. What did you learn from this starship thief? Now we're getting
We're not prone to hyperbole. Character
Sounds
not prone
like
to
you've got
hyperbole.
a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
Oh, sure.
All right. How can I help? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation.
Smuggling is a thing you can do in this game. Not something I've even poked at,
What you've learned,
and
I
won't
presume
with this
he's
character.
funneling his ill-gotten gains to the first. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, That's outside Freestar collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there. Your priority is to gather more intel about the First. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered?
This is an awful lot of lift for a fucking deputy. Because you're just a deputy right now. You get to be an actual Freestar Ranger at some point later in a questline. I'm not sure if that's the end or not.
Good hunting, deputy.
Alright, there's a level 18. Alright, go to Red Mile. L, set mission active. Alright, so we got Surgical Strike, and we got go to the clinic. I think I'm going to go to the clinic first. I suspect they'll be shooting at Red Mile. Alright, so let's look at the skills. Alright. So, physical skills. We got 1 rank in stealth, and we have made the challenge, so we can... yeah, so, John Longshore, I mean, that's kind of what I did in Eve, and... not exciting. I've got... Actually, haven't made the threshold for weightlifting. This increases your carrying capacity. It's enormously beneficial. And... Look, by the time rank 4, it's a lot, right? That increases it a lot. Wellness increases health. That'd be nice, but I haven't had the free points to use that. Sure seems like I should probably put a point in persuasion real soon now. Scavenging, theft. Theft is pickpocketing. I have no interest in that. Commerce, this would be handy. Sell for 10% more. Oof, 10% more. That'd be nice. I mean, a lot of these tier 1 skills, man, you really just kind of want them all. Rifles do 10% more damage. Sounds damn useful. You can have companions carry your stuff, and one of the companions is a robot. Medicine... Research methods, this would be useful. We could get... Ooh. So, in order to get down to... So, we got tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. Okay, so novice, advanced, expert, and master, I believe. So, in order to get the next tier, you have to have 4 ranks somewhere in the previous tier. So, botany... I mean, botany and zoology seem handy, but not that handy. If I want to be able to do weapon engineering, and I do pretty soon, but let's look at functional shit. This is why I'm holding off on some of this stuff, is I really want the functional stuff, like more damage. I need that. This would be useful. More piloting. We've got to destroy 15 ships to get the challenge on that. We're nowhere close. Targeting control systems would be good. This is what you use to take over... ships that you are in fights with out in space, and I don't imagine I'm gonna need that soon. So that yeah, so I do have 4 ranks. I can get rank 2. Scanning would be useful. I can detect uncommon inorganic resources on planet and moon surfaces and more information about ships in space. That'd be useful. Spacesuit and weapon engineering design would be really good. It's really hard to say no to, like, more damage, though, right? So, we're at rank 3 of ballistics right now. Rank 4 increases range, and I am doing sniping in this game. And persuasion seems really useful for this particular quest line. So I actually think I'm... Oh, I can't get that. I have not met the challenge yet. We've got to actually succeed a couple of times. I started out with lasers, and it's done me no good at all. So 10% more damage. I'm going to go with... targeting. Yeah, see, it doesn't even give me the... Oh, it does tell me that. Marksmanship and sniper certification. I'm working toward this. So we're going to go with rifle certification. Just because I frankly think it's too useful. My main weapon is a rifle. So, all right. So what are we actually doing? We're going to the clinic. So I can go to the ship. You cannot respec in this game, apparently. However, there is a new game plus mode, which even explaining would entail story spoilers. So what that means is on your second playthrough, you get a bonus of some kind. And in this game, I have been spoiled on this. The bonus is very substantial. So it's kind of a respec, but not exactly. But no, you can't refund the points. Now, somebody will mod that in, I have no doubt, but I'm fine with it. There's no skill level limit either, so I'm really okay with that. So I'm just going to travel here directly from the map, or directly from the quest log, and we're going to jump. We're going to instantly save. I should have done this before that. All right, the clinic appears to be... How much you want to bet this fucking place has been taken over by pirates or some shit? All right, that is the clinic. Let's boost. Otherwise, it's going to take 10 minutes to get there.
The clinic welcomes all patients, whether Freestar or UC.
So the two big interstellar governments are the Freestar Collective and the United Colonies. And then there's multiple other factions. I will be able to dock as soon as I get within 500 meters here. No reason not to boost. Looking for another reactor upgrade, actually. So, game generally looks really good. There is no multiplayer. This is single player only. Somebody will mod that in too, but that's a whole nother can of worms. They did that for Skyrim and it never really worked right. Well, I shouldn't say that, but it was clumsy. Let me put it that way.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
All right, let's go on board the clinic.
Greetings, Captain.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm just the courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
It can be extremely talky.
We had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies.
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
Oof, got Nurse Ratched over here.
It's a grav drive. I literally can't get here any faster. Thanks for delivering critical supplies would be nice to hear once in a while. Hey, thanks for delivering critical supplies would be nice to hear once in a while.
I figured there was going to be a mission associated with this guy. Ooh, a Trade Authority kiosk. Yeah. Let's sell some crap. I got rid of pretty much all the other crap, though, so we're actually in pretty good shape. There's nothing really to buy. Is there anything that I have that I gotta get rid of? Doesn't look like it. I am deeply reluctant to get rid of ammunition. Because ammunition... I'm guessing I can make it at some point, but ammunition has been a hassle to get.
Not exactly a hotbed of criminal activity.
Especially for the pistol that I got. Grenade ammunition I literally have not found. Alright, what's this? Freestar Deputy Badge.
Yeah? Got some trouble?
I don't trust this guy.
Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? You know, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation. And having some success, by the sound.
One of these fucking guys is going to be on the payroll of these people. Also, the John Hope, or whatever his name is, the president of Hope Tech, I'm positive he is involved somehow.
So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic? Well, I think you made the right decision to come here. No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything.
You can skip through the dialogue, by the way. I'm just choosing not to do that.
They're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, Deputy.
Well, one thing I'm not a fan of.
Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here.
Is following people.
I'm not much more than.
And here's why. I can run and dramatically outpace him.
She's the one in charge around.
Or I can walk and he's way faster than I am.
Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here. And I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Now, hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
You catch my Ben nodding.
Hey, Chief.
Give him a
little more the former than the latter.
The man means
what brings you by?
He's just so
Well,
tired
the deputy here could use some help. Came looking for someone who might be a patient.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll let him go first.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
All right.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having
Of course. It's like the ice cream machine at McDonald's.
Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer system, so I doubt that's related.
Uh-huh.
Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after? Former soldier, huh? They say war changes people forever. Makes me sad, the thought of soldiers who come home and don't fit in anymore. The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way.
I am positive.
You know what was wrong with her? That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the
there is totally going to be a shootout in this hospital. We're following him again.
A couple of years on duty here, and
interesting.
Anyone would be qualified to run any other hospital in the settled systems.
A tick turret, huh?
A minute here.
Interesting. That's gonna be messy if we have to shoot our way out of this place, which is my assumption.
Maya Cruz. Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya.
She's not gonna be here under Maya Cruz, because that would be stupid.
Okay, finally, here we go. Oh, no matches found for a Maya Cruz.
No shit. That's not a CRT. That's an incredibly thick flat panel. It's probably the entire computer, but, you know. So the technology in this, the graphical depiction of technology is intentionally slightly retro. It's not like all dials and switches.
1 week without something weird.
But there's a lot of
not too much to ask.
Dials and switches. Who's this guy talking? Well, I assume if something comes up, it'll come up. I have the only people I shot so far in this stream are the people who shot at me first, and then I shot them at point blank range with a grenade launcher, which is why I almost died. Just because that's what I happened to have had equipped at the time. Well, this guy's taking his fucking time, isn't he?
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias.
No shit,
Which
detective.
actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman. Yeah. Let me think for a second. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... What's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin.
Ratmoon 9696. Thanks for stopping by.
I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start.
Oh, security. If I could find the source of your computer issues, that might lead me to Maya. It might.
You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
Interesting. All right. Where's that? That's back over here.
Perhaps we should consider not staying long. Or breathing deeply.
All right. God damn it, am I lost in this fucking hospital?
Dr. Cartwright in Aquila City said I was crazy.
Answer is yes, by the way. Fortunately, there are signs. All right. Admin access. Active processes. Disruptor Mark IV. All right. Gain entry to the VIP wing. Installed by Catalina Rivera, patient VIP section. Resource monitor. Okay. This is hilarious. All right. So we need to gain access to the VIP wing. Now. Let's see here.
Mind your step.
So this is Dr.
I don't mean to be rude, but
Cassidy.
This is a medical emergency. Please get someone else to help you.
Oh.
Yes. What do you want?
Fuck you already.
Even if that were true, which I doubt, access to that area is strictly limited.
No shit.
Who exactly are you? And I require you to respect my authority as a senior doctor here at the clinic.
This man is begging to be shot in the face.
The rules are the rules, no exceptions.
Flexibility clearly is not one of his virtues.
Oh.
Let's try medical. I do have one or two ranks in that.
Colleague, then I can't trust anyone. This will get you in. Conduct your investigation quickly and without disruption. I do hope you won't make me regret this.
Okay. That worked out. And that's just having the skill. That sometimes works with backgrounds. That sometimes works with traits as well.
I have never quite... Did you hear me?
Oh, shit. Our guest lady here has hacked the security turrets. How did I guess? Shit, landmine. Also, the companions basically can't die. Andreja. She is the companion. She's been hanging around. Alright, so let's see what clues we have here. Ah. I think that's it. Rangers are onto us. They're going to find you, and when they do, an alias won't protect you. Best bet is to hunker down somewhere safe. Your hideout in the old asteroid mine at Sakharov should be ideal. Maybe steal one of the clinic's emergency ships if you need a quick escape. Don't have much time. The operation's almost over. Thanks for helping see it through, and if I don't get the chance to tell you in person, I'm eternally grateful for your brave service and loyalty to the unit. It's been an honor. Major Hull. So these are probably... let's look at the computer system. Modified terminal. Command override mode. Let's disable that, just because we're going to be nice. This is really neat detail, I gotta say. Alright, CRV-2 ready for departure. It sounds like she has literally just walked out the door. Inaccessible. Shit. Okay. Okay. Alright, so it sounds like we're going to Sakharov next. Alright, so let's... Oh, and she's managed to kill the doctor. This doctor... This staff here, too. Nice lady. The little red icon there means I'd be stealing it. I'm not sure if that makes it contraband or not.
I'm probably fine. Yeah,
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor?
I'd like to actually go talk to Titus McFuckface and tell him what his obviously not shady patient was responsible for. Alright, so we got... We don't have any extra bullshit. Alright. So now I'll show you how to fly there.
How you doing, sweetie?
Well, I'm okay. But I'd be a lot better if...
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
I think it won't let you actually take off if you are docked. Alright, so let's... Alright, so we're looking for Sakharov, which is right here. So the you'll notice the power display at the bottom, and I'm feeling like that's a bit clumsy to actually do in the middle of a shootout, or I suck at shootouts, which is also correct. As long as you have at least 1 point in grav drive, you can use the grav drive, but putting more power... Don't be shocked if there's some shooting going on here. As more power to it makes it warm up faster. So 60 XP. How close are we to the next level? Not that close. Also, generally, these faction quests and the main quest also have very good XP. All right, Eklund excavation site. Already at this location. I am. Oh, okay. So I think I have to go dock with it. Okay, this is an asteroid base, all right. It's pretty cool. Screenshot that shit. I've been taking screenshots. So why not? Generally pretty game, even though the human faces are still a little bit potato-faced, frankly. Dock with this. Guarantee there's gonna be shooting here.
Alright, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Now, I do have a chameleon suit here. And the reason I picked her as a companion is she's got some kind of stealth mode as well. What's Vasco doing up here already? I do not see any humans. So the magical power detects life signs, basically.
Captain Williams, it is pleasant to see you.
That's interesting. Alright, so just checking to see if there's anything... Oh, very interesting. Now, I do have a tendency, and this aggravates the inventory management hassles here. I do have a tendency to loot everything that's not obviously trivial. Clinic med response. Inaccessible. Alright, how much you want to bet that's where our scary lady is? Got a big airlock here. That's interesting. So I would like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Are there some kind of critters down there?
These crystals must be valuable to have warranted such an elaborate mining operation.
Yeah, that's very interesting, isn't it? Vacuum tape doesn't, doesn't do you any good. You see Navy fatigue, seems like they might be handy at some point. Now I have, actually let me do that. Just in case, I have, on purpose, this Nova Blast Disruptor, which is an EM weapon. That is going to be really good for dealing with robots, if there are robots. Chester LB623, thanks for stopping by. Alright. So I'll change to that if I need to, but I don't think I need to.
It is still hard to believe.
Alright, that's been interesting. Ow, bitch. So don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, she's going crazy over here. Alright, so... Alright, where's the other one? Damn it. Is there another one? Booby traps, too. Did we mention that? Eventually... Oh, great. Eventually, if you get high enough with the stealth skill, you won't set those off anymore. At least when you are stealthing. Oops. Never know when you're gonna find random food. Also, the bottles of wine tend to have decent value when you sell them. Couple hundred, it's not nothing crazy. Is there like a potato in the toaster oven there? One of these days, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to find a dude hiding in the bathroom stall. But it hasn't happened yet. We're not gonna sleep. That would be asinine. Alright. Which way was I going here? Presumably this way. Nope. Other way. I have felt like I wasted a lot of time. I don't know about wasted, but, you know, spent a lot of time just kind of trying to navigate in the various levels of this thing. All right, cuttable wall. So what this means is, these are neat. You can actually use these to like get into places that you ordinarily wouldn't be able to get into. And I'm using my mining tool to cut the pins. Oh, we got some potential detection here. Or at least by cameras. I hear a robot voice. Now, as far as I could tell, this power works on robots because it detects
no matter how complex,
Vasco.
Robot behavior is programmed and therefore predictable.
Robot Model A.
I find that reassuring.
Finish! Take much more!
Alert. High. Catastrophic damage.
All right, the music, by the way, is excellent in this. Let's reload that. It sounds like this power does not detect robots. Ooh, there's something down there. So I could...
Spending time in a geode in space was not on my to-do list today, but it is very impressive.
You can go up too. Presumably not.
Kind of power. I'm glad it is in your hands.
Interesting. Stay clear when opening. What is this? I thought the robot was going to attack me. That's why. The thing with this particular weapon is it's great. It's got a cool scope. It requires a fair number of shots to kill stuff. This enemy detecting ability is a bit of a mixed blessing, frankly. All right. Can I get in here? I think I cannot. But what about this wire? It runs all the way up here. Let's leave that one alone and see what happens. Okay. Alright, remote security door. Okay. Alright, see, I knew this thing was... I was gonna have to do this.
Best not leave anything useful.
That is the one kind of ammo that I... those robots actually might have been there to kill the bugs. Thinking about it. A little late. Oh, look at that. Anything of interest here? Apparently not. Alright. Let's see if we can hack the computer. Okay, that's one. That's gotta go there. Alright, so these two go there in the inside ring. And it would be awfully nice to... Okay. Be able to actually get the next level of security skill. It is possible... Whoa! Remote robot control computer. It's interesting. Those little bug parts might be useful at some point when it comes to the crafting. Reload before we have to do that. And I like how the animation's different for reloading one shell versus uploading multiple shells. Oh, what the shit's going on? What the hell is that? Oops.
Take your best shot.
Thought I took it out. Turning on game mode there. That's annoying. Alright, that's that.
These are such a gift. Your enemies might be...
I can guarantee that the power does not affect turrets. So we got a whole bunch of weird shit going on here. What do we got? I'm grabbing the notebook, interesting. Grabbing the notebook randomly. There might be something cool there. This is the research, thing. I don't need to do that right now. Sealant is a crafting ingredient that will be useful at some point. Backpacks. Ooh, okay. Alright. Lighting in here is certainly not incredible. Not a very well lit dungeon. Alright, where the hell am I going? Now, basically that way. There is a catwalk down there. Whoa. Alright, we are over encumbered. So, this is mule time.
Or 2. Or 3.
Among other things, these spacesuits are all super duper heavy. Right there, that got rid of it like 75 pounds. I mean, you'd expect spacesuits to be super heavy, right?
Very good.
All right, and you don't want to be over encumbered because while you can run, you get exhausted incredibly quickly, and eventually you start taking damage. So it's undesirable. It does kind of look like that is the way down. So that's what we're gonna do. Yay, boost pack. How the fuck did she get down here already? Way to go, Bethesda. That is so Bethesda. Is this the how I got in here? It totally is. And maybe it isn't. Okay, so I can't a lot of booby traps. Tired of dealing with them fucking things. Prognostic Valtiel, thanks for stopping by. So, Starfield is really good so far. It's, you know, I think a lot of people kind of fooled themselves, and it's not even because of stuff Bethesda said, into thinking that this was going to be some kind of like super duper high fidelity space simulator, and it isn't. And I don't think they told us that it was going to be. It's a Bethesda game, right? If Skyrim in space is what you wanted, this is it. But it also adds a lot to the sort of Bethesda paradigm of that we've seen in previous games, like the Elder Scrolls and Fallout games, for instance. So, I was gonna do a 25-hour, I was gonna do a 20-hour review, and then I hit 20 hours, and I'm like, man, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. There's like all kinds of stuff that I have just simply not seen yet. I have not touched the outpost thing. I have just started getting into designing and building ships. There's like a ton of stuff that I just haven't really examined, so I didn't like feel qualified. I might do a video on it anyway, because, you know, I got a big mouth. But, well, there's something going down here. Fortunately, oh shit, Robo-Dog, Robo-Dog. All right, what's going on? Oh shit, there's like tons of bad dudes here. More robots. Shit. Keep moving. All right, what we're going to do here is go back here and go to powers. And we're going to do that. This will be the first time I've used that particular ability.
Did they have anything of value?
Oh, Jesus, what the hell's that? And yes, I can crit turrets. Alright. You know, I got that robot, that electromagnetic thing, for a reason. What the hell? A lot of times it's a little difficult to tell where the enemies are that are shooting at you.
Are you prepared to die?
Alright, let's heal up. And let's equip. See what this thing does. Well, this is bullshit.
I am taking damage. Outgoing fire. Keep clear.
I do not have good cover here.
Damage registered.
Got you. Yes. Try it.
Systems.
Always take the ammunition. Can't get out there. I'm focusing here. Damn it.
My sensor opening. System failure.
Shit.
Firing on target. I am unable. Repair not possible.
All right. Got a lot of highly placed turrets here that I'm having trouble getting to. There's that thing. There's that thing. Looks like we got one more over here somewhere. Alright, that's that. Oof. She went down easy.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it. Because that's what we were hired to do.
There is no VATS mode,
but the best part
Chester.
was to stick it to the people who turned.
And I hated VATS in Fallout, so...
I can't wait until you find out. Fine. I ain't feeling conversational anyway. Of course I ain't. What kind of fool would be eager to die? I'm just not stupid enough to deny what's
This is
inevitable.
not being incredibly helpful or productive of a conversation.
How about I make this real simple for us both?
Yeah, just tell me what was going on, that's
I've got
all.
Maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars.
We're on normal difficulty, by the way.
End to me here and now, then fine, get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace.
So she's terminally ill is what it sounds like. Yeah, that's how I'm interpreting this.
Well, how about a test?
A
Rangers
test.
are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this.
Yeah.
If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
All right, so that's the elevator directly to the top. No signal. I was about to... Oh, that's because I shot all the turrets. All right, so... Hitman Regulator. That sounds promising. That was not a wire spool that will be useful. So, I guess for the sake of demonstrating that this is possible in a Bethesda game,
Train for.
there you go. I am not going to take that as a... Alistair Logi, thanks for stepping by. I am not going to take that as a save. I'm going to... Quick save before that. And let her die of... It seems unkinder, in a way, to let her die of her terminal illness. Right? Did I open these? I always use digipicks. Digipicks are the lockpicks. Alright, so... Bottom floor. Are we not on... We're not on the bottom floor. Alright, I do not trust these bugs to not still be hanging around, so... Alright, I don't know if, that was going to prove to be useful or not, but we did get an excellent robot fight out of
We
it.
can always just grab things and evaluate them later.
Top floor. Top floor sounds promising. I believe I could just fast travel back to the ship, to be completely honest, but...
Good day, Captain.
That's Vasco. He's a nice robot.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is
All
that
right.
how the saying goes?
So...
Yes, you need me. A good team always shares the load.
Alright, this is her inventory.
So, yes.
I'm listening.
I am going to dump Hitman Regulator, Epic Pistol. Deadeye's what we're using right now, and it's just fucking better. Other than having a smaller magazine, Deadeye is the pistol that I got earlier in this quest line. So, or storyline, I should say. All right, so... the equipment here is really, really deep. These most of these outfits look pretty friggin' stupid, if you ask me. This ain't bad. But I got a ball cap that's like a deputy, Freestar deputy ball cap, which I thought was kind of neat. So that's what we actually look like out of the spacesuit. What else do we got to get rid of here? Resources. Store all resources. And what are we at? We're at 749 out of 902. So coming up pretty soon is we've got to do something to bleed off some of these resources, which means we're going to probably build an outpost pretty soon, even though it's going to... It's going to be half-assed. Yeah, so Sam here, Cowboy Sam, he's a former Freestar Ranger, has his daughter with him.
Being nice to the crew too.
So, which is, you know, kind of an interesting piece of story, grist, if you will. All right, so let's see. Surgical Strike. Give the encrypted slate to Alex Shido. Let's set our course for that. And we're going back to Aquila City for that. It would be awesome if we could actually sell some of all this trash. Because right now we got a lot of trash. But for the duration of our stream tonight, we are committed to pursuing this quest, this storyline. So where you land, there's our ship back there. Where you land, there is usually one of these Trade Authority kiosks. And unfortunately, I have already bankrupted that particular one. Oh, we're...
Bit up there, huh? Space.
All right, let's go in here. Shepherd's General Store.
Take a look around.
And the first thing I want to do is check on ammunition for this thing. This uses the 40mm explosive, which this guy's not going to have. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong.
I want to do your business quick. Here, browse to your heart's content.
All right, ammo, 40mm explosive. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so he doesn't have much of this ammo, which is what I use, and this ammo, which is the other ammo I use. This isn't the guns guy either. All right, so he's got 65. So this is the general. Why do we have an X cell? That's what we want to get to. We want to sell from ship inventory. Yes, we can do that here, and it's damn useful. That's a pretty good helmet, but it ain't that great. Okay, we don't want to sell ship parts. Ship parts are basically parts used for ship repairs while you're in space. You do not want to not have any. All right, we need to go to miscellaneous, and I'm looking for digipicks because we use like 4 digipicks for each basic lock, right? So I need a shitload of them. I've got a lot, but it ain't that many. All right, we're also gonna buy med packs, all 6. That's fine. And look for ship parts. Buy all those. But now he's got a ton of my money. So, but now we're just gonna sell the weapons to him. Professionals Calibrated Lawgiver. Can I not... Oh, what's up with these? Well, these guys... Oh, shit. I just fucked that up. This is what we call save skimming, folks. We're going to load our previous save. Because I just screwed that up. It was in the wrong screen. Caught red-handed. All right.
What did you need? Need to see what I'm carrying?
I am reasonably sure that she is a romanceable character.
Back to it then.
I could be wrong. I'm also pretty sure that Barrett, as we saw the other day... Come on, get out of my way, knucklehead.
Excusez-moi.
I'm busy here, man. What are you doing? Killing me. All right. We are dumb. All right, now what do you want?
Got my attention, Captain. Oh yeah, I do.
Oh boy.
You may as well have it now.
So a lot of these guys give you little gifts. Creature jam. Creature jam. Okay.
Got something for me? Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words.
I do think Barrett's a little creepy.
Nice to the crew, too.
Of course.
So this
Indicators
collection fund I heard about?
We're free.
Don't.
All right. Set our course. Land again. I'd have lost 75% of my money doing just buying everything back, so. Yeah, I know, but he's weird, man. He's weird and slightly creepy and very clingy. So running costs what is effectively stamina.
I'll say right up front, take a gander.
All right, sell. Sell from ship inventory. Arc welder. I'm not sure I want to get rid of that. Only does 18 damage though. All right.
I want to do your business. Well, all kinds of things.
All right. First of all, let's go to buy. And once again, let's buy his med packs and ship parts. And he doesn't have any digipicks this time. That kind of shit's to some extent randomly generated when you pull the instance up. That's true. And that would be even weirder. Alright. Make sure we're doing it correctly this time. Definitely don't want to do that. And I'm just kind of keeping these. Old Earth Baseball. That's kind of cool. Playoff Baseball circa 1978. Old Earth, Boston. Oh, it's Boston. Fuck you. Out you go. All right. Now I got to remember, though, to put these ship parts in ship inventory, right? And not just carry them around. All right. So back out to the rock we go. Are we over encumbered still? Oh, we are. Is it the ship parts? Looks like we got some more helmets to get rid of. You see how my stamina's going down just from walking? And I know we're technically running, but not really. That is because we're over-encumbered. This is why we don't want to be over-encumbered.
Yes? I am happy to
This
help
is the
start-
workaround for until you get a bunch of additional perks. So what we'll do here is we'll go over here and we'll give her the ship parts. See how we've down. That's like 10 kilograms each.
Until next time.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency.
A lot of famous people visit the Kila.
I don't have to toggle walk on very often, so it's on the numeric keypad.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right. Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy.
All right, John Longshore, thanks for stopping in. Much appreciated.
How do you like the job so far? That's good to hear.
Well, that's why this character joined the Freestar militia, because
Well, what do we have
they
here?
were at the time helping out the little guy. But I'm pretty sure the marshal's somewhat corrupt, and I'm positive that Hope guy, who I'm going to call Bob Hope, is damn corrupt.
I'll
So
see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up.
Jesus Christ,
In the
okay.
meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
350 XP, which will not be enough for the level. All right. So what do we got in the... Whoops. What do we got in the hopper? Is we got Go to Red Mile is in the hopper here. So on the run, what is this? Okay, so this is the main story. So the way the story structure works in this is the case with basically Bethesda games in general. There's a main storyline, which generally is like a 30, 40, 50 hours of gameplay. It's that, on average, you could do it faster than that, but you could certainly do it a lot slower if you want. And then there will be a variety of different groups or whatever in the game that will have their own storylines, which are basically almost as, or more so, involved than the main storyline in terms of how much gameplay you got there. So I'm figuring it's 10 to 20 hours on this this plot line, and then another 20 or 30 hours on the main plot line. And, by the time I'm finished with this and the main story, I'm looking at like 80 hours into this thing. So I would, I can't really complain, right? At 25 hours in, I feel like I've already gotten $4 an hour for the entertainment value, and the game's not even technically out yet. This is early access. So let me talk about next time I'm going to do this, because next time I'm going to do this, I think I'm going to do it on YouTube and see if it works out better over there, since there are technical challenges involved in streaming on Twitch if you are not a Twitch affiliate, and I'm not, and I do not particularly feel like gunning for Twitch affiliate status. All right, so because I don't stream on Twitch enough to make it worthwhile. That is a farm, by the way. The boost pack's pretty cool. I'm not quite good enough with it, such that it is... I could just, like, fly with it.
Keep it moving.
House of the Enlightened. I have not yet looked at a House of the Enlightened. I am a member of the Enlightened. That was one of my backgrounds. And I have come in through the back door. So this is the House of the Enlightened Chest. All right. So presumably I could come back. This is the perk. I'm not stealing from the thing.
We are united in a great fellowship, you and I.
Huh.
Please stay as long as you like.
Well, let's see what he has to say.
More than any other. I'll do my best to explain. While we're different individuals, you and I are also members of a common species. And a shared... It's those brought together.
All right.
Walk in peace.
I have swiftly become bored with the proselytizing guy. So... Which I guess, I'll mention that, young gentleman from the Jehovah's Witnesses stopped by while I was out in the yard, yesterday, and let's say the young fellow was not quite equipped to be having the 45-minute conversation that I had with him. So, earnest young lad.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Alright. Now, we could have just done this with fast travel and less taken off and that stuff, but I need to talk to her.
You have my attention.
Because now I need those ship parts back.
To share.
Did I get them?
Did you need me to carry something for you?
Okay, apparently not.
That is all?
I thought I had a flirt option for her at one point, but I appear to have it hasn't come up again, and I have not small talked her, so... Alright, so we want to go to inventory, aid, and we want to put in the ship parts, because the ship parts need to be in the ship. Store. Alright. I'm confused about where all that mass is going, to be honest. $30 hot caseless shotgun shells. Interesting. And we'll just ditch that somewhere, I suppose. Store all resources. Okay, that helped. All right, let's go to Red Mile. I played a fair amount of Elite Dangerous. I went to the extent of buying a HOTAS for it, which admittedly I didn't pay full price for. I got it off a buddy. I bought two. One I did pay full price for, but it was like 55 bucks. And the other I bought off a friend for like 50 bucks, and it's an expensive HOTAS. For Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen or whatever, which is like a real spaceflight sim, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it for the added immersion you get from that. This does not have HOTAS support, which is a little unfortunate. It's kind of just a follow the mouse type of thing, but it's better than most of those in that respect. And the space combat's not bad. You can see I could turn scanner on here. And I could toggle between the different ships. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that, buddy.
Always another delivery. Now, were you looking to make a purchase?
I can pirate these people. I can trade?
I've got some cargo that could use a good home.
Really? I didn't know I could do this. She's got power circuits and Veryl, unique inorganic resource. I think I'm buying all that. I think I'll buy some of these. Okay, cool. Guess she could turn around right now. I didn't know I could do that. I've never tried that before. Sorry for accidentally shooting at you. Alright. Let's do this from the quest log. Go to Red Mile, set a course. Now, Red Mile is in the Porima system. Let's jump. Quick save real fast here. Just in case I get my ass shot off going into this place, which seems plausible.
Jump complete. Propulsion restored.
All right. So, interesting looking planet. Let's... Red Mile. Frozen Plains. Interesting. Ocean. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Scan. Interesting. Okay, so on this planet, we got water, helium-3, aluminum, chlorine, and lithium. Maybe this would be an interesting place to, and we have huge polar caps. Can't land there. Very interesting. Hide resources. Cool planet. Cool planet. Maybe we'll build an outpost here. I'd like it to be, that's my landing zone that I just set, which we're not going to land at, obviously. Yes, there are a lot of loading screens, but most of the loading screens are like 2 seconds or less. And I have had, performance-wise, I've had maybe the very occasional blip. We saw one earlier. But I have had no significant performance problems at all. All right, here's the Red Mile.
Together, the two of us could do very well.
What is the Red Mile? Is this a casino? We're gonna talk to her.
Yes? Indeed I do.
Huh.
All yours.
Oh, well, okay. The gift of money is always appreciated.
Yes, of course. You might find it absurd.
Interesting.
Honestly, the Lodge. I have never been surrounded by such a remarkable group of people, present company included. It has been a very long time since I have been someplace that could possibly feel like home. There are worlds.
Maybe that's why she's not flirting with me.
That feeling is rare and precious.
All right.
I hope that was informative. Is that it then?
That's it for now. Red Mile, location discovered. All right. Well, there ain't no point yet. There's literally no point. I have no point to spend.
What the hell are you looking at? You trying to piss me off? I'm on duty, so get the hell out of my face.
These guys are charming.
Still a bit more visual now, I suppose, but hardly more civilized.
Red Mile, dare to run. For fame, for glory, for your life. So is this like the Running Man type of deal here? It's kind of what it sounds like.
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table.
We're gonna see this dude again.
Our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands.
Now,
let's
one of the interesting things about Bethesda games as a genre, if we're defining it that way, which I think is useful in this context, is this kind of little thing.
Like I'm gonna run off without paying. The hell kind of scum do they think I am?
Uh-huh.
Let me be clear.
This may or may not tie into the larger storyline. In this case, I think it will, because I think he's going to end up being forced to run in the Running Man contest, whatever it's called.
You'll be talking to the underside of my boot if you keep trying to strike up a conversation.
These guys are charming. I want to come in here and shoot everybody, actually. Autumn Macmillan.
Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
This is a wonderful beginning to an assignment.
Yeah, well, you're here now, so we'll just have to make it work. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting.
Okay.
Follow me.
It looks kind of casino-y. Sort of.
Those non-civilians deserve better. Try to kill them quick.
Yes?
I think that might be Donovan Reese. I dislike him intensely.
Yeah, well, things changed.
This place used to be the real guy.
If someone's got a death wish,
Things are looking up.
So you're working with Autumn, huh? Let's hear it. Who are you?
So, note to self, Donovan Reese.
Is that so?
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
This is the most clueless investigation I have seen.
Why? Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
Unless they've been paid to do it.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation, and he started moving in on my territory. If you think this gives you some kind of leverage, you're wrong.
Nope. It gives me some leverage.
Sure, you might slow me down for a while, but a little competition won't break me. That's exactly what this meeting is about. Look, the bad news is, Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is, I know how to find him.
But you're not going to tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
Yeah, well, so can she. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants.
Participate in the contest.
She wants runners.
Yep, how about
That's how
that?
she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You'd never know that.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco. Someone who volunteers to run the Red Mile, a deadly stretch of terrain just outside the cantina. It's infested with hostile creatures, and few people survive.
Well, hell, I'll kill
Ones
some
that
hostile
do
creatures.
Earn a reputation. The Red Mile is incredibly dangerous. I just don't want to see you take a risk like that. I hope that's not false bravado, Deputy, because this is life and death we're talking about.
This literally will
You have played your
not
hand
be
well,
as bad as the robots last
using
time.
the Rangers to eliminate a rival. Very clever.
From where I'm sitting, we're using each other.
If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die. Will you?
You're really going to take on the mile, huh?
All right. I am going to wait because I want the well rested bonus. And I want to do this in daylight, frankly. Assuming there is such a thing as daylight in this shithole. This could tick down a little faster, I gotta tell you. It's neat, on the other hand, that there's a difference between local hours and universal time.
Please be careful.
I doubt anything scares you.
All right. So let's get up. I think I needed to sleep in a bed to get the rested bonus, actually. Look at this row.
a tidy establishment.
All right. So she's over here.
If you think you've got a chance in the Red Mile, talk to me.
However,
Don't exist for the Rangers will help you if you get in trouble on your
ship services are here. That's interesting. Is there a advanced nutrition vending machine?
What kind of two-bit security they have running this place anyway?
So eventually, mullets indeed. Eventually, when a better ship is made available, you can have like a captain's quarters with your own bed and stuff, but presumably everybody's hot bunking this because there's only one bed. You'll eventually start taking damage if you keep exerting. Where is the bed? Is it upstairs? I can't remember since I rebuilt it.
Sure. Sweet pea. The old man could always use a laugh.
Okay.
All right, hopefully I'll get a well-rested bonus out of that. It gives you more XP. That's pretty typical Bethesda 2. There's a lot of, like, new stuff here to Bethesda games. The big one is the space travel, right? The,
Conquer.
there's Vasco. He, like, sits in a little pile. You can still talk to him. The outpost building is not that dissimilar from the outpost building in Fallout Oh, here, where it's daylight. That's outstanding. Not all that different from the outpost building in Fallout 4, which I did not get far enough into Fallout 4 to actually do. Some people really liked it. Some people totally hated it. So I have a hunch. I was not particularly interested in it in Fallout 4, which I didn't play that much of anyway, so I didn't get far enough into the game where that would even be a factor. In this game, I probably will be, but it also has functions here that I'm not sure it had in Fallout 4. Come on.
Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite?
You know what makes the Red Mile go down a lot easier? A grenade launcher.
Establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar. Well, of course you are. How could you miss hearing about the Settled System's most exciting sporting event? Why, even people from the most backwoods systems like Sol have heard of the Red Mile. I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality.
Okay.
That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him? Exactly. Yes, this is not unknown to me. His association with
everybody seems to know about this.
Least, and that trouble could find its way here. It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you Marco.
So everybody's willing to sell this poor fucker out. I'm starting to feel bad for him.
I give you my word, which is something I never do lightly.
Uh-huh. Super trustworthy.
I'll collect bets from our patrons who will place wagers on your survival. That's what every runner says.
Can I bet on myself?
Now that we're clear on what's expected of you, are you ready to begin? Good.
Sure, let's do it.
Come with me and I'll introduce you.
Hey. Okay. Hello.
One of the things that almost nobody gets right are crowd scenes, right? I mean, you know, the crowd feels a little thin here. So, I guess that's probably it, huh? Something like that.
Your attention, please. Valued patrons and honored.
Things people will do to try and make money.
The hour of pain. Yes! A runner has come to test.
No sense in stealth in this, huh?
Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers.
I think, in terms of time, how long we're gonna go here tonight, I think we're gonna run the Red Mile, and then we'll call it a stream. And then this video will pop up on the YouTube channel at Ardwulf Digital in a couple of days. Which reminds me, I gotta post the previous one. It took a long time to upload. A long time. Activate the beacon. The beacons are lit.
Once you've done so, return here alive, and your run will be complete. Go now, runner, and see if you can survive the mile.
Guess we go this way. We're fully locked and loaded. Not quite. Good luck. Okay, we won't be using the knife for this. Last chance. It sounds like you can't back out once you're over here. Spacesuit, you can do some last-minute adjustments on your suit, though. That's actually interesting. Very interesting. All right, so here we are, and some of these guys didn't even make it out of the
Spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
out of the hangar here. Medpack seems useful. Yeah, that's where we got to get to. So that is, we got to activate the beacon. We got to head in and light the beacon. Okay. So that's a cool ability. Let's reload. Make sure we got enough ammo. We're good. Shit. This is pretty tough, man.
I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
What is going on with that? There's like some creature mechanic here that I am not up on. Like it spits bombs or something. Oof. All right. That was fairly intense. I'm feeling like my main rifle is a little underpowered at this point. And actually, weapon-wise in general, I'm probably a little underpowered. Stay away from that. That can't be good. Now, killing one of them's not that big of a deal. Killing a giant pile of them, that's a big problem. What the fuck?
There's no hiding from me. Need a moment to walk that off?
Alright, any more of those? Got a cool tower on it. That's neat. Yeah, those things are... Oh, interesting. We've got a little house here? What's going on? There's settlers here? So, I was right about the grenade launcher being useful. Well, their cows shouldn't be this fucking angry, should they then? Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, everybody here is dead. Big time dead. Let's just quick save. Facing, like, normal, just guys, it hasn't felt terribly difficult to, with the current weapon loadout, but shit, these guys are tough. Four of these fucking things, huh? Did I just have a round that was a dud? Interesting. And I have one of those rounds left. And there's at least one more bad thing down here somewhere. Joint pain. Go figure.
cannot beat me. It's gonna take more than that! Watch out! Oh, God. Focus.
All right. Well, hopefully we've killed, you know, most of the stuff on the way. Apparently not. Can't really sneak through this stuff either, as far as I can tell.
I heard something. I know it. I'm dead. Try it.
Ugh. All right. That was fairly difficult. Now, just in case we get running manned here. And I think the smart move here, actually, is... I didn't use that at all. I used it the one time, and it was cool. But those things were just bullet sponges.
Changed, it seems. Well, this should be fun.
Just being prepared.
Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact,
I thought it would be more of a mix of, I'm out of fucking ammo, though. That's for sure. Except for the big gun, but...
Indeed you have. and in most impressive fashion. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
Ugh, okay.
Just 'cause you're
I am incredibly tempted to shoot her in the head after we're done with this. We won't be doing that, but I'm tempted.
You're back. Are you okay? You're alive,
Barely is accurate.
and that's what matters most. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to
Also,
understand.
due for a shot
What
in the
you see
head.
in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage.
I have a low tolerance for
Also,
people who are just consistently
I
jerks.
owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first.
Yes, you do.
Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Just got me at a bad time. Now let's move on.
Yes, let's move
Once
on.
you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
You must be tougher than you look.
So they're sisters. That's how I take it. Okay, so we have gone maybe later. I mean, you know, we're like you know, I don't know, 27 or 28 hours into the game, and you know, I haven't even touched a lot of these NPCs yet. So so it's plausible that something like that comes along later. All right, folks. So I think we're going to save real quick. Hard save. Hard save's a good idea, right? I have had zero problems with quick saves in Bethesda games in general. Only that I was not doing it often enough. Let me get to a question. Great question by Prognostic Valtiel, who asked ages ago. I apologize for not getting to this till now. Only really got hyped for Starfield because Todd said his inspiration was Traveler. One of the inspirations, yeah. So how does it relate to Traveler? It's got a very strong Traveler feel. The character mechanics are not very Traveler-esque, and I will actually talk about that in the video that is planned for Tuesday, which is how Traveler inspired Starfield. In a lot of ways, a lot of what Bethesda has done is inspired by tabletop RPGs, various tabletop RPGs. Remember that Ken Ralston, who was the fella behind boy, this place is loud. Who's the fella behind Morrowind, used to work for Avalon Hill writing RuneQuest stuff, and actually did some stuff from Chaosium back in the day too. So Alistair Logie, thanks for stopping by. We're done. I'm just wrapping up here with a final statement. So yeah, I mean, I think it's got a good Traveler feel. It's definitely got I am moving from place to place all the time and encountering various, you know, maybe unexpected things, and I think that's neat. But we'll talk about that in more detail in Tuesday's video. So, folks, we are out of here. I am going to kill this and go to the outro. So, thanks everybody for coming out tonight. If we do this again, I will announce it on tomorrow's Monday night counterclipping show. And we will probably do it on YouTube. I think that'll be just easier, but let me know. If you'd rather see it on Twitch, let me know.
I'm in charge of security here. I'm the last person you want to piss off.
Winner takes all is the phrase, is it not?
Well, that's interesting.
That was impressive. Look at that. You still got all your runes.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient. Then it's in all our interests that you make haste. Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you.
You going to try it again? I wouldn't.
If you are free soon, could we talk? What is it? I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, You seem to be acclimating well to... I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
Opening fire.
Rain for! Curse you! You're finished! Now go free!
You'll be talking to the other side of my boat if you keep trying to strike up a conversation.
Hello.
Time for me to keep my prom. You can find Marco on Kodos. I'd advise you not to keep him. Then it's in all our interests that travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the
People will be talking about this for a while.
Please disregard. I attempted and...
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
Hello.